you how many times this woman has called me a dark-skinned, hating-ass faggot, and all you F words, all y'all do is suck this and do this and do. Girl, shut your stupid ass up. Only people that don't talk to me is the dark-skinned girls. All of the dark-skinned people don't like me because I'm light-skinned, and she literally has said this. If you disagree with her, you immediately are transphobic. You immediately don't like the trans girls. But bitch, you can't play those games with me. Thank you. You can't play those games with a person who was raised by two trans women. From the day my first ball, you can't play those games with me. You can't play those games with me as a person who has raised almost 46 different trans girls. Literally went to the hospitals, got them their moans for their titties, fought beside them, fought for them, fought with them, respect them. You can't play these transphobic games because you're wrong. You are absolutely unequivocally wrong. I don't need to tag her. She's in my Bigo right now calling me dark faggies. I'm reading her. Her name is Nick. She's in my Bigo. I don't need to tag her. She hears what I'm saying. She's fucking vile. She's disgusting, and she needs to be held accountable for the weird, lame shit she does. Just like she lied to her church and told her church somebody tried to burn her house down, and all the man did was set something on fire in front of her door. And the church gave this fucking clown almost $10,000. What the fuck? I'm not playing these games with this fucking psychotic, narcissistic. She's fucking crazy. Like, I'm not playing these games with her. Like, you're not gonna play these games with me. You can play these games with these bitches on the internet, or these people who don't know you, or the people who just take you from your semi quasi positive post that you try to make on Instagram. And then the next day, you calling women breeders and bleeders and all this weird ass shit. Bitch, you are a weirdo. You was absolutely wrong. You are absolutely wrong. You didn't make these posts or this live or this whatever it is that you was doing talking about this boy because you was trying to be sympathetic to women and what they go through. I made the post because I was taking up for the women because these men are just always talking to us. So the fuck what? These men are always talking to me with intentions to want to do whatever. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Guess what? Men are going to be fucking men. They're going to do that man shit, whether you are a trans woman, a cisgender woman, or any kind of woman. They do it to gay men. They do it to other men. It's like, okay, what's next? You're not going to change that. You're not going to, unless you stop sitting on live with your titties poking out, butt ass naked, with your titties. Like, I'm sitting here right here. I bet you as soon as I go on my Facebook, it's going to be somebody like, damn, Milan, you look sexy. Milan, oh, I love that blue on you. Oh, what? I mean, and stop weaponizing your transition. Stop outing people. And you wonder why we're in this space where people are not. I don't see a lot of trans women or gay men in general in relationships that are meaningful or viable, because we ourselves turn around and we exploit each other about where we are. If this man is hitting you up from his actual page, he didn't hit you up from a fake page, he didn't hit you up from a foo-foo page, he hit you up from his real page, I'm assuming he was trying to break into his sexuality. I know damn well he didn't hit you up from his main page for you to go live and call him all type of F words and DL punks and so on and so forth. He felt comfortable enough to slide you in your DMs from his real page because you presented yourself as somebody who he can come to under his real page. I don't get it. And if he said more than what's up, love, because you said you're the master of screenshots, you're the screenshot queen, you would have had those screenshots, beautiful. You would have had those screenshots. If he was trying to use you for a fetish, if he was trying to satisfy his growings or whatever his growings, whatever the fuck, you would have had those screenshots. You got screenshots for everything else. You had the screenshots from everything from the previous text. So all you have to do is take your other phone, because you have two, because you are a prostitute. You have your other motherfucking phone. You could have took your phone and screenshotted it. If he's this DL punk that you said he is, if he's this motherfucker that's disrespecting you and trying to use you and trying to do all these other things, and you were trying to, I don't know, make this post about men trying to use you, I'm assuming you would have that evidence. If he was trying to sow his royal oats. No, that's what she called him. The words that I'm using is the words that she used. See, don't come here and try to check me on using a DL punk word when I'm using what she said. Don't try to check me when she calls her own self a prostitute and escort. I'm using the words that she said. I'm not making these words up. So don't try to weaponize the shit that she says against me. Don't do that. Because you don't do it to her when she calls us all type of black, dirty, black faggies, homo this, homo that, DL punks, this, and that, cisgender, black, dark-skinned women, monkeys, gorillas, all of that shit. You bitches need to find you somebody else to play with. And if you are in a space where you're trying to figure out why, what men want from you as a woman, then why you didn't give him the opportunity to take you out on a date? Why didn't you say, hey, I know you find me attractive. I know I'm a beautiful girl, but I'm not one of those. You got to take me out on a date. You have to treat me like a woman. You have to do X, Y, and Z to get with me. You have to, when any nigga that hits my DMs and I'm not trying to fuck on them, or if I let them know, oh, I'm not on that. I'm not on that, bro. You gotta wine and dine me. My birthday coming up. You gotta take me on a date. You gotta show me some type of interest other than sex. That is some things those are the type of conversations that you have with people. You don't automatically automatically say, where's my payment? Where's my coins? You in my DM, you know what's up. Faggot, where's my money? Punk, sissy, whatever all these words you've been using. DL punk, I don't deal with DL punks. You know what's up. I need my motherfucking fee. What? Excuse me? What the fuck are you even, what are you talking, what kind of crazy ass response is that to a hey beautiful or what's good my love or what's good love? What kind of response is that? Especially if you are trying to change the narrative of what trans women and women are. If you're trying to change the perspective and the narrative that trans women, because you are a trans woman, are not fetishes, are not this or not that, then why is your first response and your first go-to is run me my fee? Huh? You a 32-year-old woman. This is a 19-year-old boy. And he's still grown. So if you wanted to have any type of engagement or any type of interaction, if you wanted to change his perspective, this was your opportunity to do so. Hey, listen here, little boy. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them girls that you're used to dealing with. I'm not one of the trans girls that you used to dealing with, even if you didn't even out yourself, because I don't even know if the boy even knew that you are trans. You're not clocky. There's plenty of women who look exactly like you. So you could have used that opportunity. I'm not one of those type of girls. I'm not one of them type of girls. You can't do that with me, boo. You got to take me out on a date. You're interested in getting to know me? Then we need to hang out. You need to come over. We need to watch a movie. We need to Netflix and chill. We need to go. I like Knife. I like Nobu Steakhouse. I like this. I see you a basketball player. You can afford it. You're not gonna treat me like one of these whatever breeders, as you call them. Cherry is 37 to 38. I don't know how old the lady is. I don't know how old Cherry is. All I know is that the boy is 19 years old and she's grown as fuck. And she's not new to this. But the problem that I'm having with us, with my trans sisters and my LGBTQIA people, is that at some point, you're going to have to start holding people accountable. I'm not going to keep drinking this bitch Kool-Aid. Every time something happens, she got a good old pint of strawberry Kool-Aid for me to drink, and I'm supposed to drink it and act like nothing happened. I'm not doing that with her no more. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of it. I am absolutely sick of it. I am sick of her weaponizing her transition. I am sick of her being homophobic. I am sick of her being xenophobic. I am sick of her being colorist. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of this woman. And I'm sick of her being a clout chasing ass demon. She's going to church. When you go to church, the next time you go to church, you need to ask your pastor to take some holy water and get that clout demon off your motherfucking back, because you have a clout demon on your back. You are searching and want something, and it ain't nothing nobody can give you unless you get it for yourself. You are searching for something that you're not going to be able to obtain it. You're not going to be able to obtain it the way that you're obtaining it or trying to obtain it. You have too many insecurities. I don't know what you have went through as a trans woman. I don't know what you went through when you were growing up in high school and you were the light-skinned girl at the school, or light-skinned whatever you was considering yourself at the time, and these dark-skinned people did whatever. I don't know none of that. I don't give a fuck about it. I don't care. You cannot turn around and put up this wall because a dark-skinned person said something to you or did something to you that all dark-skinned people are this way. You can't put up a wall and say all gay men, because gay men have said these things or did these things to you, that all gay men are that way. You do exactly what you accuse everybody else of doing when they disagree with you or call you out on your bullshit. The gig is up. You don't impress me. I'm not moved. You don't threaten me. I don't have, bitch, you don't have nothing comparable to my platform or to any. I'm not afraid to tell you that you are fucking wrong. I'm not want none of these other butch queens and the Balenciagas or the Givenchy's or the gorgeous Gucci's or the T-She's or whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of that, bitch. You wrong. You're wrong. You don't put nothing. I don't know if they scared to tell you wrong because you got 100,000 followers on social media. I don't know if they scared that you wrong because you be reading bitches on your Bigo and on your Facebook or whatever. I don't know why nobody has set your ass down and said, baby girl, you need to chill the fuck out. But I'm going to tell you, you need to chill the fuck out. It is not giving that for you, beautiful.